and we're just 6 hours away of finding out the results from the Iowa caucus, in which Iowa citizens are voting right now on who they think will be the best to lead the grand old party. So you have Donald Trump, who's the front runner of the GOP. He just arrived in Iowa 2 days ago after the insane blizzard that they have going on. I think it's like 7 inches of snow, possibly up to a foot. So then you have Vivek Ramaswamy. He's been campaigning throughout the state of Iowa for about a month now, and he's gone to more events than any of the other candidates combined. So he's definitely someone to watch, and it's pretty strange because the mainstream media has done yet again what they did to Ron Paul back in 2012, which is basically exclude him from the polls in the primary. So if you watch Fox, CNN, any of these mainstream companies or any of the mainstream networks, they completely excluded Vivek from any of their polls. They're literally talking about Asa Hutchinson and have nothing to say about Vivek. The polls are a big lie, and they don't necessarily tell you the truth of how the election is going. Many have said that it goes Trump on top, then DeSantis, then Haley, and then Vivek, and so on. I think Trump allegedly is up about 60% in the polls, and everyone else is trailing at least 40 points behind him. So he's got a lot of momentum going into tonight, and I predict he will win this. I think he's going to come out number one. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, I think it's pretty clear to tell who's going to come out on top tonight. I mean, it's not even really close. But I will say, I think everyone has the second, third, and fourth place confused here. I think there's going to be a major surprise tonight. I think Vivek will finish second behind Trump. That's going to come as a surprise to many. But no one has gone as hard as Vivek and campaigned every single day like him. Like I said, he's gone to more events than all of them combined. And he's really appealed to the younger voters. There's the recent Truth Social post by Donald Trump bashing out against Vivek, basically saying, a vote for him is a vote for the other side. He's not real MAGA. I don't necessarily agree with Trump on this. Yeah, he is necessarily taking votes away from Trump by running, but he's been nothing but respectful to Trump. He's backed him up. He's done more than any other candidate has. And I think that Truth Social post was one that didn't come across as very intelligent. I think that more divided the Republican Party in general. Vivek really appealed to a lot of people, especially in the last couple weeks. And that's why Trump made that Truth Social post, and that's why every single other candidate has been attacking him. And plus, that's also why the mainstream media outlets aren't even talking about him at all, because they're threatened by what he has to say. They know he's so free-spoken. He's donated more to his campaign from his own personal funds than anyone else in the race. So yeah, I think Vivek is going to finish second behind Trump. I think he's going to get probably 20% of the vote, maybe a little bit less. Then I think you're going to see Nikki Haley third. I think Haley appeals to a lot of Democratic, Republican voters, a lot of people who are confused in between. So I think you're going to see a lot of potential Democrats even go and vote on this for Nikki Haley. So I think she's going to finish third, and without a doubt beat Ron DeSantis, who is going to finish fourth in my opinion. I think Ron will undoubtedly be fourth among the main candidates here, simply because his campaign was not run sufficient enough. You can tell that they didn't really reach the advertising on Twitter. He didn't really appeal to the main audience. He didn't really get on many podcasts as much. Same with Nikki Haley. But I don't think the message resonated with Ron DeSantis amongst the people like how he thought it would and how many thought it would. Like I said, I think he'll finish fourth, and the other candidates are obscure. They don't really matter. They probably won't even get 1% of the vote. So you're going to have those 4 GOP candidates.